As I represent debtors who have their own small businesses, small business bankruptcies are the most complex proceedings that we can get involved with, and they are fraught with risk. For example, I took over a case several years ago from another attorney that it just became too complicated for him. His client filed for bankruptcy on December 31st. And because of the nature of the business they had, kept continuing to do business to be able to support, basically support businesses that they were, that had other responsibilities based on a software product. I really can't say much more than that. But the bottom line is they worked for 4 months and because they were working, they collected $5,000 a month as a salary. Well, when the bankruptcy trustee got involved, they said, Mr. Farnsworth, this case that you've taken over, they've worked for 4 months. They've been paid $20,000 that they weren't approved. It wasn't even their business they were running. It became property of the bankruptcy estate on the day the bankruptcy was filed. And they had to cough up almost $25,000 to solve their bankruptcy problem. If you have a small business, it's critical that you meet with the bankruptcy attorney immediately, now, not later, not after you make decisions, not after you do what you think you need to take care of. Certainly, you don't go into a Chapter 7 bankruptcy with a business and continue to operate it. It's a nightmare that way. There's lots of things that we can do to plan to get you on a much more sound financial footing, whether that's starting a new business or whether that's filing a Chapter 13 bankruptcy so that you don't have to close your business down and so you have the authority to continue to run it. When it comes to small businesses, trust me, many, many, many times my clients will not want to follow my advice on how to prepare themselves and protect themselves, but those who do end up with a much safer financial future than those who fight it and say, no, I just want to do it this way. That's too hard. That's too difficult. That's going to cost me too much money. That's a problem. Trust me on this one. If on nothing else, if you've been involved with a small business, if you have an ownership interest in a small business, if you have assets that are found within a small business, you need to see an attorney that has at least 10 years experience representing people in consumer bankruptcy. This can become the biggest bankruptcy nightmare of all.